килограмм салмак категорияда қола медалына белдеш. Қызыл трикошон балбан. Алибек Осмонов, Қырғызстан.
His opponent in the blue, representing Tajikistan, Mustafo Ahmedov.
Атандашы көк трикошон балбан Мустафо Ахмедов, Таджикистан.
Mustafo Ahmedov of Tajikistan in the bronze medal after winning his quarterfinal, losing his semi-final to Amir Mohammad Yazdani, the Iranian. He's in the gold medal contest later on, but here Ahmedov is up against Alibek Osmonov, Kyrgyzstan's own Alibek Osmonov, and the 2021 World Championships bronze medalist. He's in the red, and Ahmedov of Tajikistan in the blue.
Very early ankle shot there from Ahmedov. Not seen that much of him today, actually, with these fast leg attacks to the ankles. This was very, very, very slick. Will only get the one, as none of the 3 points.
Жаңы переходи на О комбо тарифтик топтому. Көптөгөн комбо опциялар. Өзүңөр тандап, акысыз кошуп алгыла. Өз тарифиңди куруп ал. Өз комбоңду оңой эле чогултуп ал.
Did go down on the ground. If a knee or elbow did touch the ground, it would have been given as a 2.
Some small change for the quality of that initial attack. Against Osmonov, everything's got to count for as much as possible.
I think Osmonov didn't expect that ankle shot to come in so early, as we spoke about before many times. In the beginning of these medal matches, they usually start a little bit slower, try and figure each other out, a little bit physical chess match, in a sense.
Has to recoil from that attack. There's Osmonov. These shoulder-to-shoulder exchanges, Georgia, 50-50 in terms of who's dominating at that point?
Yeah, 50-50. I personally, when I competed, I like to have my hand round the waist, so my arm was under, in a sense, and they had the overhook. It's a 50-50. In the wrestling world, it's called dogfight position, because it's just the person who's willing to go will win it. So, but these guys don't want to take a risk too quickly in this match. You can do a lot of techniques from this position, but especially if someone's got such a heavy wizard that in. There's so much pressure on your shoulder, it's quite difficult to build a base in that position. So
quite often things peter out from there and they come back to the middle, don't they? Go again.
Again, a nice ankle shot from Ahmedov. Be interesting to see how Osmonov try and wiggles his way out of this one.
Two added on for Ahmedov.
He just took his time in that position. Osmonov was going for the head pinch a little, trying to bring him over to the exposure, but Ahmedov stayed flat, his hips was down, stomach on the mat, just waited for the opportunity to take that second ankle, which secured the 2.
Great first round so far for Mustafo Ahmedov. Alibek Osmonov somewhat caught in the headlights of his Tajikistan opponent in the first 3 minutes.
not really what I expected from Osmonov in this first round, because all day he has been putting big attacks in. He has been on the offensive, using his hands, using his speed to an advantage. And now against Akhmedov, it's as if he's a little bit hesitant to work and to risk putting those points on the board.
Again, slipping the clutches and going in on that single leg.
Again, beautiful shot. He's working those angles on the outside every time. Extremely good. Osmonov just doing a good job there, just keeping his hips back, stopping Akhmedov to drive forward and try and work his way onto his feet. Referee gives a no score, but the match chairman does say yes, it will be 1 point. It did start inbounds in the middle of the mat, and he was on the attacking foot, so 1 point, in my opinion, is the correct score to give there.
Touch more wary now, Osmonov, of Akhmedov, and able to keep away from that low-down attack. And counter. And maybe score for 2 for Alibek Osmonov.
Great misdirection there with that snap down. Reached his right hand over the top, snapped him completely other way than he expected. Cut the angle, just used that leg as a lever just to bring himself round.
First time really that Akhmedov's been caught out by Osmonov. Injuries-wise, George, so much of what the pain you inflict or you have inflicted on you, I imagine you don't feel it at the time. It might come out a bit later once the adrenaline's worn off. So to feel something out there like this, it's going to be quite something serious, even if it just takes a bit of spray to get rid of it.
Yeah, and you know, in that moment when you do have that pain, because of the adrenaline, you don't know how much damage you've actually done. So get the doctor on just to have a quick look is always a good choice. Less than 60 seconds on the clock now. Osmonov doing a good job keeping Akhmedov tied up with that right hand. Needs to keep him close to him. Can't afford to give Akhmedov so much space now. 45 seconds left in the clock.
Osmonov with the leads by criteria. That underline on his 3, meaning he's ahead.
Great defense from Osmonov there. Akhmedov was so deep in on that leg. Used his full body, used his head as well just to break those hands off.
Kyrgyzstan voices willing Osmonov home now. Edge though. Akhmedov stays in.
7 seconds left on the clock. Osmonov on the back pedal.
Shake of the heads as if he's just shaken off Akhmedov, which he just about has, and somehow, and it's by criteria as the most recent scorer of points. Everything equal between these two, but Kyrgyzstan with a second bronze medal of the session. Alibek Osmonov